Ladies and gentlemen, out of the shadows with a great cup of Wendy's coffee, courtesy of the Pappan family at that wonderful Wendy's in Beaver. Love that coffee. Grilled chicken sandwiches for later. The Penguins, sad to say, got grilled at the Canadian Tire Center, and they're going to be looking to retread come Game 4 Friday night on the NBC Sports Network. 5-1, Crosby gets the lone goal. Matt Murray got in to give Marc-Andre Fleury the flower a breather. Greg Diolis on the Comcast Sport Line. Greg, I know you saw a little bit of it. I was on the road with the smartphone kind of keeping me abreast of what was happening. So your thoughts about a really tough night for the Penguins at Ottawa?
Yeah, Rob, it was one of those things. It was almost revolting to watch. It was hard to swallow. Just bounces going the wrong way for the Penguins. Really an interesting setup with that rink, Rob. I thought it was intriguing or interesting at least. The way the pucks were coming off the boards, they seemed to be very lively boards there at the Canadian Tire Center, and the Pens maybe didn't seem to be prepared for the bounces that they were getting, and they did get a lot of bad bounce goals. So hopefully they'll have a little bit more time with another practice. I believe they get a practice in that rink tomorrow during the day to maybe prepare for that part of it a little bit better, and just to try to figure some things out. Hard to analyze this one. The guys that were scoring goals for Ottawa weren't the guys that you would expect to be their goal scorers. And the Penguins just kind of on their heels the whole night and just couldn't get anything going offensively. And it just was an ugly night. Yeah,
guys like Smith, guys like Hoffman, no, you don't expect that. And this is a team that really prides itself on defense. But where did the firepower come tonight? Was it just that they got more opportunities, or did the defense and all the things that we talked about earlier, did it not come through tonight?
Just the totality of the circumstances with all the new defensemen that were in there. You know, Daly got back into action tonight, and just maybe some guys that weren't comfortable with each other and not feeling it correctly. It just seemed like everything just added up to be bad news for the Penguins, and make the goaltending switch like they did. Made it a little bit more of a something to talk about tomorrow. Do we get a goaltending controversy, or was this just one of those things that was just, hey, let's get Fleury out of there, save the embarrassment, and let him rest up for the next night?
All right, a little NBA news. They're about done, and Cleveland is hanging on to a 109-91 win. They're under 4 minutes in Boston. That's Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Final on TNT. Pirates finally get Garrett Cole some hits. He gets a win 6-1 against Washington. Josh Bell, 375 feet. He goes deep to right field and drives in McCutcheon and also David Freese with that homer. Glasnow goes tomorrow, 12:35 start on 93.7 The Fan. So I'll tell you, Josh Bell continues to deliver deep with that bat, huh?
Yeah, he does. He's come a long way, and he's playing a very nice brand of first base, not making the errors everybody was afraid of for him. He's been one of the few bright spots for the Pirates. Although McCutcheon tonight with a couple of hits, couple of runs scored, a stolen base or two, maybe he can come out of it. And that little controversial 2-for-1 switch late in the game last night, maybe could be something to jumpstart him. So maybe some good news out of the sports world tonight was across the river.
Big story, of course, Penguins lose 5-1. They're down right now 2-1. It is the Eastern Conference Final. Game 4, Ottawa, Friday night. You can watch it on the NBC Sports Network. And, of course, we'll have more on the Coons Market Black and Gold Sunday show. From Vantage Management Group, of course, he is Greg Diolis. I'm Rob Pratt. Thank you so much for joining us. Long day today in the Pratt Pack Gym, but very productive. Have a good night.